Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Welcome back to the DutchRC channel. And I have the Hubsan X4 Desire, what is it, H502S I think. I've got that one out, and what we'll be doing today is test all its GPS functionality. And that means we'll be testing the position hold, and we'll test automatic return, automatic home. I'll actually test it in two ways. One with the switch on the transmitter. This switch over here, if you flip it on up, the quadcopter should return home. And we'll also fly it out of range and see what happens. If you lose reception, radio reception with this quadcopter, it should return home to you. So we'll test that. A good safety feature probably, so nice to test. And we'll also test the follow me function. Now let's see, I've got it connected to the remote already. As you can see, we've got live feed. I'll actually test the FPVing experience with this quadcopter in a separate video. That will be coming up pretty soon. And like I said, I've got it connected, and I'm basically waiting for satellite reception. The screen shows you two sets of GPS data. Probably a bit hard to see for you. I'm out here in the... Well, it's overcast, but I can clearly see the screen. The screen is actually pretty good. It is not glary or, how do you say that? It isn't reflective. Yeah, that's the word. So it is pretty useful, usable outdoors. Now, like I said, it has two sets of GPS data. One for the transmitter. The transmitter also has a GPS antenna. And one for the quadcopter itself. Like I said, it's probably hard to see for you, but in purple you've got the data for the transmitter, and that one is now seeing 9 satellites, and the quadcopter is now seeing 7 satellites. I switched the quadcopter on after I switched the remote on. So for any GPS function of this quadcopter, you would need at least 6 satellites, satellites, both on the transmitter and on the quadcopter. I now have 9 on the radio and 7 on the quadcopter. For the more satellites it sees, both the transmitter and the quadcopter, the more precise things will work out. 7 is a bit bordering on not so very precise, I think. So I'll wait a minute for the quadcopter to pick up more satellites, and on an overcast day like this it might be hard. On sunnier days I could easily get it to see 10 or 11 satellites. Oh, the radio now sees 11 satellites, so that's promising. And the quadcopter is still at 7. So I'll wait a minute for the quadcopter to pick up satellites. Okay, people, it looks like 7 is all we're gonna get in this overcast weather. It just stopped raining, so it's really bad weather over here. So we'll just test things with 7 satellites. It should at least be able to land pretty close to where it started. So let's first test the position hold, and I've got it to its normal flying position over here. This is the switch you'll use to switch between normal flying and position hold. This one, the left switch, and the right switch is for, like I mentioned before, return to home. And we'll also start recording on the quadcopter with this switch over here, button. There, recording. You arm the quadcopter by moving both sticks down and in. There, you can see it spinning up. You apply a little throttle and it'll take off on you. Very easy. Okay, I'm not in position hold now, and let's engage the position hold, like so. And it is now in GPS position hold. Very stable. It is a bit windy, so it's doing very well, I think. You can still fly the quadcopter in this mode, as you can see. I've got full control over it. I can bring it up, bring it down. But once you let go of the sticks, like so, the quadcopter will maintain its position. Very good. Now, if you want to have a longer demonstration of its position hold, I've got a separate video about that. I'll have a link to that up here somewhere. Okay, so this works out very well. So let's fly it away from us a little. Yeah, it is windy. And let's engage return to home. With this switch here, I flip it on up and the quadcopter should, well, it's doing something at least. It should return home. Now, keep in mind, I only had reception of 7 satellites, so it might not be super duper precise like this. Well, it's actually doing a pretty good job. And it should then auto land. Let's see how far we land off of that intersection of the lines. That's where I took off, so pretty good. Not bad at all. And there it has landed. Does it disarm? No, it doesn't auto disarm. I'll disarm it like so. Sticks down and out. And 2 meters, a little less than 2 meters. Pretty good. I'm impressed. Very, very nice. Okay, let's now test that auto home feature again. And I've got the switches set to the downwards position again, so I'll be flying it normally. And what I'll do, obviously for safety reasons, I don't want to fly it a whole way far away from me. So I'll just switch off the transmitter in flight. That should make for kind of the same circumstances as out of range. A bit tricky, of course. So I hope it'll work. So what? Arm it again. There we go. We take off. Fly it away a little. There. A bit further away. Okay, and then I'll switch off the transmitter. Transmitter is off. Let's see what happens. I hope this isn't the last video I can shoot with this quadcopter. It did cost a few pennies. And it's coming back to me. Whoa. Cool stuff, man. This works. As you might have noticed, it picked up a little altitude. It's at around, what, 5 meters. And auto lands again. Ah, damn, that works like a charm. Okay. Let's see how precise we were this time. Even more precise. 1.5 meters. It doesn't disarm. But once the quadcopter has returned to you, of course, you'll have reception back. And now I can disarm it. There we go. That worked very, very nicely. Okay. I'm impressed. That's a good safety feature, of course. If the batteries fail in your remote, or your the battery is drained, or your transmitter fails, whatever, the quadcopter will simply return to you. Very nice. Or if you are if you are in a panic, just switch off your remote. I wouldn't recommend that for any other kind of a quadcopter, but on this one, yeah, panic, switch off your remote. Okay, so yes, that worked out very well. Oh, by now the quadcopter sees 8 satellites. That might have accounted for the second landing to be a bit more precise. Very nice. Let's see, yeah, the last thing we'll be testing is the follow me mode. To use the follow me mode, you'll have to be in the GPS locking mode, by the way. So you'll have to switch up this remote, and then I'll talk you through what you have to do to have it follow you. So we'll take off. I'm in normal mode now, and I'll engage the GPS lock. There we go. I'll point it a little towards me. Now, to have the quadcopter follow you, you have to press down on the right stick. One press. There. Does the radio tell you it's in follow me mode? I'm not sure. Okay, but let's see what it does. Yeah, damn! It is following me. You know what? I think it might be a little jerky and work out better if, for instance, I'd be on a bicycle. But it is following me. Let's do a little running. Yep. Works out. Cool. Huh. This is nice. As you might have noticed, it doesn't turn its camera towards me. It basically maintains the same heading as it was when you engage the follow me. At least that it looks like that. Yeah, works just fine. It could have been a little less jerky, like I mentioned before, and maybe that works better when you are moving at a smooth pace, like on a bicycle or something. Does work though. Very nice. This is a neat feature. Cool stuff, man. Okay, can I disengage the follow me mode by pressing down on the button? Yeah, if you press down on the right stick again, it'll switch out of follow me mode, and now I can simply fly it again. I am still in GPS lock mode, and as you can see, you can fly it just fine in GPS lock mode, and if you let go of the sticks, it'll hover in place, kind of. Oh, I'm in low voltage. Okay, that's fine. We've got the tests done. Very nice. I'm actually impressed by the auto return to home and landing feature. That works very, very well. And if you are not an experienced pilot, it makes for a very good panic mode. You just flip that switch, or even switch off your remote, and it'll return to you. Very nice. Alright people, thank you very much for watching, of course. And like I mentioned before, I'll do an FPV test with the quadcopter in an upcoming video. For now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you back in another video. Bye bye!